Hey everyone, it's me, Jason Gilbert, and today I'd like to talk to you about how to get your next job as a prompt engineer. That's right, I've been a prompt engineer for like 17 minutes now, so I am an absolute world expert on this thing. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give you a checklist, okay, for 5 or 6 things to check to see if you too can become a prompt engineer. And just take a look at this article by the New York Times. These people are making, I'm a prompt engineer, I'm making upwards of $200,000 a year prompting engineering prompts, just writing words. So how do you get in on this? And are you someone who is, the right background to be a prompt engineer? Here, let's find out. So first of all, you have to be interested in earning a lot of money, okay? Are you interested in earning anywhere from $50 an hour to $300,000 a year? It's a wide range. I don't know why it's so wide, but you can see here on just going onto LinkedIn Jobs, you see some posts for $50 an hour prompt engineering and some for $300,000 a year. If you don't like money, if you are a socialist, communist, then probably not for you. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it out there. So one, you gotta want to earn money. You gotta earn money to do things. And if you need money to do things like pay rent and eat, then this is perfect. You're good. Number one, need money. Okay. Number two, your title. Okay. So a lot of people are gonna say, well, isn't it just prompt engineer? And that would be a mistake. No, it's not just prompt engineer, because as you see here, you have a prompt engineer, you have a senior prompt engineer, which I don't know the difference between a regular prompt engineer and a senior prompt engineer, but I guess if you've been in it as long as I have, 18 minutes now, then you are probably a senior, but you may not be an engineer at all. So the thing is a title, okay? You can, AI author is also another one. So, depending what you want to, kind of want to pigeonhole yourself as, you want to be a prompt engineer, prompt designer, prompt creator, AI writer, AI author, any one of those, it's all the same thing, okay? So you got to pick a title, okay? So that's number two. So if you can pick a title, if you want money and you can pick a title, you're well on your way to becoming a prompt engineer. Okay, number three, what is your background? Okay, this is super, super important, okay? Not every background is can work in the field of prompt designing, engineering, creating, okay? So the two professions that I found are the best, okay, are number one, magician, because they're great with words, abracadabra, blah, 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 hocus pocus, it's basically what you're doing. And the second one are lawyers, okay, because lawyers, they can kind of shift words around and make anything sound kind of, and no one actually reads the legalese stuff, so I doubt the ChatGPT is reading it either. So if you're a lawyer, magician, or a lawyer, but you can be a writer, pretty much anything. So if you want money, you've decided on a title, and you're pretty much any profession, UX design, UI design, conversation design, writing, psychology, anything, just become a prompt engineer, really, okay? Number four is very important. How many times in the past year have you referred to yourself, or the past 2 years or 3 years, as an NFT expert, blockchain expert, metaverse expert, okay? If you've listed any one of those three on your resume, or you've told people, or you've actually started courses like that, or you're giving courses currently, you're way ahead of the game, and it's very important, okay, to stay ahead on top of trends and to utilize them to sort of make yourself rich, while other people, I guess, get confused by all these terms that don't mean anything, like prompt engineering. Number five, you ready? Number five, do you suffer from imposter syndrome? Because if you do, this job isn't for you. Every one of us here is an imposter, so if you have this syndrome, if you feel pangs of conscience about taking money, $300,000 for people for just writing a sentence, then, maybe this job isn't for you. So that's another thing to consider. If you have some sort of moral compass, out the window, forget about this, probably better off doing something else. Okay, onwards. Number 6, question mark. Not sure what happened to number 6. Number 7, apply for jobs. Okay, here we go. Just look at this thing, just apply for jobs. And when you apply for jobs, it's very important to use your prompt engineering skills to create a version of you that actually applies. So you're not doing the application for jobs, you're sending your ChatGPT version of you to do it. Big test. If you can't do that, you're probably not good enough to do a prompt engineering job anyway. Number 8, get rich prompt engineering step speaks for itself. I'm going to go over to 9, get a ChatGPT Plus subscription. It's like $20, but you should be fine after you're making $300,000 a year. And finally, teach the ChatGPT Plus subscription how to prompt itself. You're done. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I encourage you to avoid courses like this one on Coursera. But maybe you should, because if you get that certification, then maybe you can be a super senior prompt engineer. Anyway, good luck. And if you have any questions, or if you want me to send you this amazing comprehensive checklist, just put a note in the comments. All right, everyone. High five. We're good. Okay? I'm gonna act as though I'm a tree and just leave.